Yeah. What?
Hi, my name is Austin Honeycutt here with the Disrespectful Bomb.
And my name is Parris, and we're here with this roach.
Here with our top news will be here, but we'd rather talk about something very more important. We're here to talk about school shooting happened once again in the world at Majority Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. One of the most recent violent and devastating school shootings. As I throw it to a reporter that mentioned that there were 17 people killed, and they also reported that there was a possession of an AR-15 has been used for the traumatic event. As a reporter of the scene talked to a student as well, she had a horrible chance to see two of her fellow students injured and two go into a different path in their life.
I'm so sorry that you, at 17, have to think about this and have to send these messages. Were there friends of yours who didn't make it?
There was 4 to 6 people in my classroom that got shot, and 2 of them, Nick Ward and Helena Ramsey, they didn't make it.
53-year-old Chicago Police Commander Paul Bauer was fatally shot 6 times on one of the downtown's busiest blocks on February 13 as he assisted a call. Bauer was a dedicated member of the police department since 1986 and the father of a 13-year-old girl. During his tenure, he served as the commander of the 18th District on the near north side. Police identified the 44-year-old Shamari Leggett as suspect who was charged with first-degree murder in connection to the death of the officer was found with a 9mm gun and various narcotics at the scene. Leggett has an extensive criminal background that traces back to 20 years, including previous convictions of armed robbery and sentenced to 16 years in prison.
Community members fear fire that ripped through the Hebrew Israelite Culture Center, and the community feels like this will affect the way things go around in the part of Chicago and who lives in the area. The Cultural Center was also a home and a place to go for worship for others. At this moment, there has been reports that there has been no injuries or death, but a disabled woman received help to escape the building. The building ceiling has been carved in, so they have to put barriers because of the fear of the building collapsing. At the moment, Red Cross is helping the citizens that live there be replaced elsewhere. And the real question is, will the building be able to be restored? As we took the effort to find more detail about the situation, we have found out that the smoke is submerging the school Gary Coleman College Prep during the school time that the students are in. The principal has told me,
Hi, Ms. Kelly. What do you think about the smoke from the building on fire surrounding your school? I believe it is very dangerous considering many students suffer from asthma. How are you solving this problem? We need to take affirmative action in any way we can. We need to make sure our smoke detectors and fire alarms are up to date so that the students, such as ones who have asthma, can get into a safe place before they can really be affected. Thank you, Ms. Kelly.
the best way the principal can handle the problem, a different path in their life.
The hit series 13 Reasons Why announces a second season. There was a lot of doubt about the series coming out with the second season because of the attention it got in last year from parents and the controversy it has sparked because of its message. Many people thought that the show encouraged suicide and made suicide seem glamorous and effective. The first season was about a teenage girl who leaves behind 13 tapes that reveal the reasons leading to her decision to commit suicide. In the upcoming season, the show will focus on the start of the character's journey to healing and recovery of Hannah's death. It will be released on March 31st, 2018.
When crazy things happen. On a Sunday night, Quavo, a member of the big hit group Migos, allegedly assaulted and stealing a $30,000 chain from a well-known jeweler at the Grammys after party at One Oak, New York. The jeweler reported to the police on Tuesday that there was a physical altercation between him and Quavo, as well as another guy, neither Takeoff or Offset. As of now, the chain has been reported stolen and the case is still being investigated.
Marvel Studios' Black Panther has a huge box office showing, making $292 million in its first week. This is the first film in the Marvel Cinematic to center on a superhero of color. It has gained tons of support for the positive representation of black men and women. Seeing Black Panther empowers students to identify with a wide range of regal characters who are fully in charge of their destiny. Literature mirrors life, and Black Panther's fictional setting and characters are rooted in the dreams that have been deferred for centuries. According to Pamela Haskins. Many schools in Chicago, such as Gary Coleman College Prep, have taken trips to see Black Panther as a cultural experience. This movie being released during this time is definitely a great way to celebrate Black History Month.
This is Austin Honeycutt,
And I'm Parris.
closing off.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.